on Steve's about Rugby League. Today we're going to have a little talk about the Nines. I think we all watched it the weekend just gone. England lost the semi-final to New Zealand. I think Australia beat New Zealand in the final. England started really well against Wales, to be fair. They looked really decent, but a shock loss to Lebanon, I think. I've got Trev and Ethan with me, rocking quite a snazzy shirt there. Trev, you want to tell us what that's all about?
Yeah, no, definitely. So this is Africa United Rugby League. Basically, it represents the African heritage in Australia. They do a lot of the development. Basically, it was used to get the refugees, give them something to do so they can get involved in community in Australia. And it's obviously worked because obviously our current Jaden Okunbor, he actually came through Africa United. Now he's playing in the NRL, and there's been quite a few other players. But also Africa United actually won the London Nines this year. And here we are talking about Nines.
Well, like I said, everybody seems to be at the moment. Ethan, what do you make of the weekend? Enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. I think it was a very good event. Obviously, the attendance didn't look too good, but I thought it was a very entertaining sport to watch, very entertaining event to watch on TV for me.
And I think the question is now, should it be expanded? I think we're probably going to have to start with we put this out on Twitter. I was quite surprised that the Magic Weekend, I think it was Brad Dwyer who came up with it originally saying should swap the Magic Weekend for a Nines comp.
Yeah.
58% of people on our Twitter, it was a decent poll, said that they would like to see a Nines replace Magic. What about yourself?
Yeah, I think it'd be a good, suitable replacement. I think at Magic Weekend, I think the NRL have done it before for, I think it's 3 or 4 years now. Obviously, they didn't do it last year. They just announced this morning that it's going to be in Perth next year. And I think if Super League followed pursuit, it would do very well. I think though, you could do with being a pre-season comp.
I was going to say, yeah, the NRL do it as pre-season, don't they? Would you go down that route, or would you say like I said, the fans do seem to think that they'd say the end of Magic and put a weekend in.
Because I think Marwan Kukash wanted it a few seasons ago as a Magic Weekend event. I think he wanted a Nines, but I can see, I think it'd suit it better in this country as a pre-season event rather than being at Magic.
That's why I go. What about yourself, Joe? So you come from Australia. You went to Magic last year. You saw what it was like. Do you think there'd be a lot to give up if the league give Magic Weekend away?
Yeah, I think leave Magic Weekend as it is.
Mm-hmm.
That because obviously everyone goes to it. If it's 9, what to say the club's going to play their best players?
That's the problem, yeah.
Because then you're going to risk injury. So what I reckon what they probably should do is have it played on the Sunday, the day after the Challenge Cup in Wembley. Because everyone's still there and hopefully gets more people down there to watch the event.
People stay over, go on the Sunday to watch it, you mean, yeah?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's a totally different idea. I'd love to hear what you think about that. Trev's maybe suggesting something that's completely from left field of having I think you go for pre-season, you're still saying in the middle of the current calendar, the Rugby League calendar. So do you think that would persuade teams to play their full teams? I think a lot of the teams seem to like the idea of having Challenge Cup final weekend off.
Yeah, no, well, I reckon depends what's up on state for reward. Like, what's we're going to get for winning? Obviously, there's going to be like prize money in it, but how about what other reward can you give a team for winning? So we can probably give them like discounts on a marquee player, so they can have another marquee player that's going to be outside the salary cap. So it just depends what rewards, and it's up to the teams now. Gives them something really to play for.
Okay, yeah. So you go out, you go on the marquee. What about yourself? Do you think it's important to have a reward for this, whether it was pre-season or?
Yeah, as Trev mentioned, the marquee player sounds good, but what the NRL have introduced is something that's quite good actually. It's if you win the Nines comp and the Premiership as well, you get $1 million. But I think that's something the Super League could introduce as well.
So that's another thing.
Incentive to win both, you mean?
Yeah, so it entices the clubs to use their strong players.
Interesting that last year that the NRL didn't have this, Trevor. They had it before. Now that like Ethan says they're going to go back to it. Was there a reason for that? Was it not working, so they scrapped it, or was it just fancied the year out?
I think it was just more so the calendar. There was so much on the calendar. Like they even scrapped like NRL All Stars, and it was just trying to bring everything back together. So this year they brought in back the All Stars, and just wanted everything to work together. So they didn't want to overexpand on that because there was only so much room within the calendar, especially at the beginning of the year.
They do seem to they've gone off on a different route now, don't they? They seem for a while they were quite just on. They wanted to be on their own. They weren't interested in international at all. But now all of a sudden they're playing Tonga. I mean, it was magic. It was a brilliant event at the weekend. So all the top players there to see. So they do seem to be going back towards international competition now in the NRL. That's got to be good, hasn't it? Surely.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. It sure is good. But at the end of the day, I thought the Nines World Cup was a good concept, and it can only get bigger and better from here. What I would like to see with the Nines at an international level is do some of what they do in rugby union. Have a Grand Prix.
With the sevens, I mean, in the sevens, your thoughts on it? They tend to they have a squad for the sevens. They don't send the 15-a-side players off to play in the sevens and back. They seem just right. You're a sevens player. You're a 15s player. I think let's elect the French centre. He come from the sevens, but tend to. What would you? Do you think that could work? Do you think we've got the exposure in the sport to do something like that?
At the moment, I don't think we've got the exposure, but I think it would work. Obviously, as you mentioned, I think we need to start a player pool in nines, get nines out there first before we really start that. And I think what sevens has done is it's created a third code, if you'd say, it's unique.
It's unique.
Sevens,
yeah.
And now it's its own thing, and I think it's an Olympic sport now as well, which means it gets on the global stage.
Definitely.
Do you think we'd have a chance there, Joe? I think I've heard disputed about the nines, that people thinking about maybe it's getting into the Olympics. I think surely they're not going to have 2 rugby tournaments, are they? But do you think there's a chance there?
To be honest, I don't think it would be an Olympic sport, only because rugby union is already in there. And as well, like rugby league had their chance many years ago to make because we used to have the World Sevens many years ago, and they had the chance to take it around the world, but again, they didn't want to grow the game, they didn't want to move with the times, they stayed where they were, and then obviously rugby union saw the opportunity that rugby league missed out on, jumped on it, and I think we've missed that train by going into the Olympics.
Yeah, it's a shame. Obviously, it's going to be rugby union getting a massive boost around. And obviously, we're seeing what's happening in Japan. But we'll close it up then. So basically, like I said, you tend to keep the nines in the middle of the season. Then, yeah, you think you go down that route, yeah? Yeah,
definitely. I'll keep it in the middle of the season. Have it the day after the Challenge Cup, and have it in Wembley.
And you go down the NRL route of a pre-season tournament with a decent prize fund for the. Yeah, okay, that's what the guys think. Interesting debate, this one. Love to hear your thoughts. Obviously, like the page, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Cheers, goodbye.